All right, rise and shine, everyone. 6 o'clock here on this finally Friday. Jason and Alicia here with you as we head into the weekend.
And the weekend's looking great. It's looking hot. So hopefully folks, John, have some sort of water access or a pool, a splash pad.
I mean, kiddos, I got this like hopscotch thing for the kiddos, and it's like sprays every time you jump on a hopscotch. $5 at the dollar store, which makes no sense, but yes, they sell $5 things now. All right, so we are getting unhealthy readings right now out of the Twin Cities. Haven't seen red, so this is just a haze, but it's not necessarily dangerous. Moderate levels for the whole state. Just be a little cautious this morning because we still have that smoke out there, and you'll see it in the sunrise. 11 degrees cooler in St. Cloud, 17 degrees cooler in Hayward. A little crisp start. Look west. There's our heat starting to build. Temperature-wise, still in the 40s in some parts. 47 in Brainerd and in St. Cloud, 49. Mankato, 53. Twin Cities, we're at 59, so if you grab a jacket, make sure to shed those layers as you go throughout the day. We'll see temperatures warm into the upper 70s or low 80s with mostly sunny skies. We'll take a look at that hot weekend forecast in a bit.
Well, some good news. We have no major crashes at the moment, so let's take a look at some drive times between the Twin Cities. If you're driving along 94, pretty typical drive times this morning, about 8 minutes from Minneapolis to St. Paul, about 7 minutes in the reverse direction. Coming up, we'll talk about the Highway 77 closures, both for southbound and northbound lanes, along with some information on detours. Alicia and Jason.
Megan, thank you. Well, today marks 19 days since a state trooper shot and killed Ricky Cobb II during a traffic stop on 94.
And this morning, his family is running out of patience. In just hours, they'll call on the Department of Public Safety to take action immediately against the state troopers involved in Cobb's death. Cece is live at the U.S. Courthouse in Minneapolis with the very latest. Cece.
Hi, good morning. So everyone will gather here for the press conference at 3:30 this afternoon. Cobb's family will be here and so will their attorneys. Now, so far we know they'll be answering questions, but also, as you mentioned, they'll be calling out the Minnesota Department of Public Safety for not taking real immediate action against the officers responsible. Since Cobb's death, his family and activists have demanded that Governor Walz fire the officers and that the Hennepin County attorney charge them and issue a warrant for their arrest. As of right now, all three troopers are on administrative leave, which is standard policy. Now, to our knowledge, the BCA is still investigating this, but once they wrap up their investigation, they'll send everything that they found over to the Hennepin County attorney, and then they will review that information and then also bring down some possible charges. For now, I'll send things back to you.
All right, Cece Gaines reporting live for us. Thank you.
Well, Jen here at the live desk with an update on Hurricane Hilary. It's now a Category 4 storm. That was new when we came on the air this morning. The National Weather Service in San Diego tweeting this just about 4 hours ago. Here's the storm's trajectory. So over the weekend, it's going to hit the Baja Peninsula here in Mexico and then just head on up the West Coast. Super rare for the West Coast to be facing a weather threat like this. Here's the headline, though. Rain. Did you hear John Ziegler's report just 30 minutes ago? He said this area here, so California, Arizona, the desert, could see half a foot of rain. That is incredible, and they're preparing for it. We want to show you new video in overnight. This is San Clemente, California. You can see them prepping the shoreline here. The National Weather Service says the southwest region of the United States should expect significant impacts from this storm. Jason?
All right, potentially a dangerous situation unfolding over there. All right. Jen, thank you. We have some new video this morning that shows the moments 3 Fargo police officers and a woman were ambushed and shot last month during a traffic stop. We do want to warn you this morning before we show you this video, it's pretty difficult to watch.
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired.
Yeah, you just hear the gunfire just being fired off there. This video comes from the body camera of a 4th officer. He engages with the suspect who is apparently wearing body armor. In all, the officer fired 30 shots at Mohammed Barakat as the suspect continued to struggle on the ground and hold a weapon despite repeated requests to surrender. Officials have called the shooting justified. One officer, Jake Wallin, originally from St. Michael, was killed in the ambush. The suspect was also killed. 2 other Fargo officers were critically injured and have just recently been released from the hospital.
This morning, a person is recovering after a 5-vehicle crash on Highway 169. This is new video of the moments after the crash near Medicine Lake Road in Golden Valley. State Patrol says it happened around 5:30 last night and forced traffic into one lane. One person was taken to the hospital, but will be okay. And this morning, Golden Valley police are thanking the public for helping them find 5 stolen luxury vehicles. Surveillance video caught the heist early Tuesday morning. Take a look at this. Thieves, possibly the same ones, also targeting the Golden Valley Cadillac dealership. And police briefly pursued a Porsche stolen yesterday morning.
You're dealing with some people who are not very smart. And it's like, hey, let's go steal a Porsche. If we can do it, we can do it. You're talking about a $200,000 car.
Chief Green says they recovered a brand new Maserati and 4 other cars after a resident reported seeing them suddenly parked in their neighborhood streets. So far, there have been no arrests. Police and dealerships both are taking extra security measures, and they're also asking anyone with information to call police.
An approved ordinance to boost pay for Uber and Lyft drivers and give them better protection is now in the hands of Mayor Frey. And what he decides could have a big impact on the city.
Good morning, I'm Danny Spiewak. There's a lot of drama playing out at Minneapolis City Hall after the Minneapolis City Council voted 7-5 yesterday on an ordinance that would raise wages and protections for Uber and Lyft drivers. The companies, though, have threatened to pull service from Minneapolis, saying they cannot operate if this goes forward. Mayor Frey has the power to veto this, but he told us he's still reviewing it.
Well, this morning, an air quality alert that took effect just over 24 hours ago has been downgraded to level orange. It's still in effect for the Twin Cities Metro as well as northern and central Minnesota. The alert is due to wildfire smoke coming in from Canada. And we, of course, are going to be dealing with that smoke likely through the fall. Just take a look at this new video from northwest Canada, where entire cities are being evacuated as flames are scorching everything in their path. A few hundred fires are burning in that area as we speak. More than 1,000 are raging across the entire country.
And speaking of wildfires, as of this morning, 111 people are confirmed dead and over 1,300 missing after those deadly wildfires in Maui. Investigators right now trying to figure out what started those fires. This morning, investigators are focusing on downed power lines and are questioning why Hawaiian Electric didn't shut off the power. They're also looking into why officials didn't sound the island's emergency sirens. Maui's emergency management director resigned in just the last 24 hours, citing health reasons after defending the decision not to sound the sirens. Hawaii's lawmakers are now calling for an independent investigation into the cause and the response. If you'd like to help the people of Hawaii, you can text Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. You can also donate to other organizations like the Maui Strong Fund or the Maui Humane Society.
After a boom in the pandemic adoptions, now animal shelters are seeing a boom in returns. One local shelter is making a change in hopes of addressing this issue. Here's Kent Erdahl.
Faced with a record number of animals coming in, Minneapolis Animal Care and Control will soon add evening hours 1 day a week in hopes of helping adoptions keep pace. The shelter is normally open to the public from 1 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, but it will now stay open until 7:30 every Thursday. Earlier this month, the shelter was criticized online for eliminating limited Saturday hours. The director says staffing problems and confusion about those limited hours led to this change, but she says they do hope to add Saturday adoptions back, especially if they get the staffing help, which is included in Mayor Frey's new budget plan.